Klondike, everything's fine. Morning with Klawndyke, everything's fine. Layouts sprawling, stories to unfold. Metal giants, new and old. Scale detail, G-scale night, steam whistle echoes through the morning light. Trains on tracks, engines roar, steam whistle blowing, always want more. Building dreams one module at a time. Morning with Klawndyke, everything's fine. Layouts sprawling, stories to unfold. Metal giants, new and old. Scale detail, G-scale night, steam whistle echoes through the morning light. Trains on tracks, engines roar, steam whistle blowing, always want more. Building dreams one module at a time. Morning with Klawndyke, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Morning with Klawndyke, everything's fine.
Good morning, guys. You'll have to excuse me. I am still not awake. I actually kind of woke up late. We did it. I'm a minute late. My apologies. But hey, we made it. Oh, Lordy, I can't even think this morning. You know what I need? I need more coffee. Oh. Folgers. Nothing special, just good old American coffee. Been around forever. I hope everyone's doing wonderful this morning. Good morning, Mr. Myers. Smash the like button as you come in. Thank you so much. Hey, Jerry, how you doing this morning? I hope you're doing wonderful. Oh, good morning, Scott. How are we doing this morning? And I hope I got that right. Rick, good morning, sir. Paul, how's it going? Keep an eye on that chat for me if you would. Good morning, sir. Mr. Olson, good to see you on this morning. I got a couple cool things for G-Scale's been kind of on the mind lately. And I was hoping to have some pictures ready and everything, but apparently I downloaded them and I cannot find them. But we'll get to it one day. And I'm working on trying to actually do videos. I love the live, don't get me wrong. Couple of cool things about live is you get it. I mean, if there's a mistake, you get it right then and there. There's no covering it up. And my relatives call me Charlie Brown, so it could get really interesting sometimes. Mr. Pritchard, Troy, how are we doing this morning? Good to see you this morning. Good to see all you guys this morning. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, Mr. Gatton, sir, how you doing? I hope you're doing well this morning. Good to see you here. Trains and TCG, good morning. Hello. Good morning in my part of the world if you're here or somewhere in the States. I noticed I got some friends over in Australia and some other places, which is really cool. Never thought that this ugly mug would be seen in other places. Let me get back to my normal here. I'm so spoiled with when I'm sitting over at in front of my printers. I have two big monitors and then my big screen. And when I'm doing this, I only have one large screen, so I have to fit everything on one window. And it's a little bit of a challenge, but it's kind of cool. I'm enjoying it. Montgomery, now is that California, CA, or Canada? Monterey. I'm assuming California. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'll be honest, I kind of miss it. I used to live in Long Beach when I worked for Douglas Aircraft Company. I used to hang out at Seal Beach all the time. It was a lot of fun. Miss the ocean. California. Hey, we got Callie in the house. Good, good. Well, a lot of interesting stuff's gone on this week. Not so much focused towards the train or the business, so I've been occupied with other things. But I had a wonderful time this last Sunday at the club. I actually got my 3-truck Shay going, and I hated to do it. I mean, I replaced. Let's see if I can get a better shot here. Let's try the phone. Is the phone working? Oh, it's working. So these are the pistons of the 3-truck Shay. These are new, but I think in the previous videos I showed how this little key here, the pins are busted off. And it's metal, of course, and I'm not sure how to replace this itself yet. But I do want to replace it and put this back because this is the original piece to the engine. Right now I have a used piece in it. But I was able to take it to the club this weekend and run it. Had a couple small issues, but not really so much with the train. I'm missing the chuff. What I need to do is record the chuff and have some of you guys that are into the G scale. It's the Bachman, not this particular tender, but the 3-truck Shay is a Bachman Spectrum with DCC and sound, all factory, and the chuff is off. And I have a feeling it's because of the contacts on the other 3 pistons. But got that accomplished and had a little fun just running the engine around the track. Next is to grease her all up and get her ready to pull some logging cars. Let's see. There we go. Look at my mess. Actually, I had to break up my soldering iron too, which is kind of fun. Let's see. Live coast to coast and around the world. Mr. Myers, I'd love to see it. There's a lot of, I noticed a lot of guys are coming up with some really cool helixes. Everything from laser cut to 3D print and just custom cut. I'd like to do them, but I don't have a use for one as of yet. Maybe for the club or something. I don't know. Because my layout is it's not against the wall or in a corner or takes up the room. I'm actually on just 2 tables because I have my T track, but it works. It works the best for me, and I'm loving it. The one thing I've noticed is when spring and summer hit, I kind of back away from that. But I'm going more towards the outside and the garden railway. I have a really nice blank, clean slate. It's totally flat, and it's a 20-foot by 30-foot area, and that is this summer's project. Let's see here. Oh, sorry I left that up there. Mr. Ballard, good morning, sir. Don't be watching the screen and driving at the same time. Now, listening is cool. So you be safe on your drive back home. I'm pretty sure you had a good, relaxing time, and well, along with cleaning things up. But good to see you're okay, sir. I should have you send me some beach sand so I can put it on a module. That'd be kind of fun. Smalls. You know what? It's dusty, but I love this. It wasn't too bad. It was not too bad at all for cost on this one. I think it was like $49 or something. Let's see if I can get this. And it's not that old. It's a nice little soldering station. The nice thing, to see if I, yeah, it's plugged in. So you can control your heat, and the temperature is rising pretty quick on this one. It's a nice little, I think it's on Amazon. I'll try to put a link on it, but I'll try to handle this because, of course, I turn it on and heat it up. Yeah, you ever see that that meme where it shows a lady doing some hard work and she's holding it around the end here? It's like, yeah, I smell something cooking. But this is a nice little soldering iron, and they're not that expensive anymore. It's not fancy. I mean, it doesn't have the heater or any of that stuff. But I'm not flowing solder. I'm just connecting wires or miscellaneous and fixing stuff. And I do like the extra tips. The other nice thing is you can use this tip like your 3D models, and you can smooth out seams. So I mean, multi-purpose, not just soldering wires together. You can use it for your 3D prints. Let's see, did that work? Hey, I'm actually getting better at this Stream Deck. Oh, I apologize. A lot of my stuff's been going in my spam folder, and it's been hard to dig through because apparently my email's out there, because I must get anywhere from, I think a slow day is like 75 spam, good day is like 200. And after a while, it just gets old going through them. So I do apologize about not getting back to you. But at the moment, I am not shipping to Canada. I'm waiting for things to work out and figure out how to do that due to the fact of the size and the cost. Hopefully one day it'll all work out to where it's just put it in UPS and away it goes. That would be nice. I'm assuming you're talking about these because I'm half blind. And that's on a good day. Okay, yeah. Welders are good. They're a little more expensive, but you get what you pay for. This It's a good, affordable. I would say it's a starter soldering iron, and it'll do your basic needs plus a little bit extra. I would love to see that. N scale cut, yeah, Unitrack, more interesting for you. I actually like it. I do want to try. I want to try Kato's or Kato. I want to try their flex track. Um, just because. You don't. One thing I like about the modules is on the ends. You know, you need the Unitrack, but anything in between on your modules, you don't have to use um, Kato Unitrack. You can use, well, Flexi, and it doesn't have to be Kato. Oh, Al, good morning, sir. Jerry's got it right. Hello, makers. I haven't seen it. Usually when I ship in the morning, it'll show up on the top of my shipping program. Not shipping to Canada due to the strikes, and I don't think I saw it yesterday when I was doing labels. Plus one on the Wellers. Yeah, they are. It's a good soldering iron. Have better lighting in the apartment. Excuse me here. I'm not gonna lie, and the fun part is if you do just a kato search, you will get the Green Hornet. And I like the last one. I love that car. What like a Mercury or not sure. Bruce Lee. Yeah, see, here's an Atlas. That's from what I hear is a good track. But see on my I want to do a switching puzzle because I have a two triples together. So I mean 6 foot, that should be able to give me a nice switching puzzle. And a small side yard. I think towards the front I'll do the yard, but I do want to be able to run ops. So there's a couple doubles that I'm going to turn into like manufacturing. I'm not 100% sure yet on how I want to set it up. Um, I do want, oh, talk about containers. You know how they have the double stacks. There's a video in here today, Australia of all places. And last week I was saying, you know, on the scales, especially for home use, if you have a small basement, or you know, like in my case, I have a small basement. Some people have some really beautiful layouts, and they're able to take up the whole room. I'm kind of limited, like a lot of other people, which is great. It's fun. So we find alternatives. Um, but yeah, he is running a major train on his N scale layout. And we'll get to that one here in a minute. Oh, so right now it's just overnight. So not quite on strike. They were on. I do know they were on strike. What was it, last month? Something like that. I get all that. Like I said, it shows me when it's not advisable to ship. I got a scratchy throat this morning. Mm. Mm-mm. Mm. All right, let's see what we got going on here. All right. I'd like to talk about what's sitting in front of me. And my phone is going nuts. Shh. At least there's no Godzilla this morning, right? We're not being attacked, and he's not in Tokyo. I don't, if you ever wonder why I say Tokyo is the song, There Goes Tokyo. Is it BL? No, I forgot who sang it. Awesome song, and I love it to this day. Okay. The greatest thing about being able to um, make, manufacture, print, design your own parts is this. This is a perfect situation here. A friend of mine at the club has this beautiful tender. Let's see if I can get it in camera here. And last week we talked a little bit about it. And remember Rocky? But yeah, this is a beautiful tender. Kind of nervous on bringing it home from the club, but he pretty much said go for it and fix it. So we had this little situation. He was missing his hatch. And with the use of Fusion 360 and some photos, I was able to come up with this little guy. Oops, come on. Focus. Close enough. But this took probably a half an hour, maybe an hour. Let's say an hour because I lose track of time. But the design came out wonderful, and how close it is to the original, I am not sure. I was able to use reference photos, and I did find this tender online with a halfway decent photo. So really the only thing I have to do with this is just paint it black. I don't have any black resin. I do have gray and white, but I figured this would be perfect. Let's see, that's probably fuzzy, isn't it? But I am loving the capability of being able to repair items and repair things, because I don't know if this hatch is available out there. You might be able to find it. Um, I might throw this hatch up on Thingiverse. But yeah, this is resin. This is done on the Elegoo Ultra 4 or 4 Ultra, and it did a wonderful job. I had a little incident, and I talk about printers and resin printers. Resin printers can be really finicky, especially their screens. Now, somehow a part popped off of my last build plate. It was a little stanchion, a little handrail deal, and I didn't catch it. And when I like to run my silicone squeegee across the bottom to make sure there's nothing on the build platform or anything on the inside on the FET film, and I did not catch the handrail, and I ran one print, and you would think that with that printer, I know on the old Elegoos, if you had anything underneath or in the vat and that plate came down, and then it would squish down on that FET film with that thin layer of resin, well, you had a great possibility on busting that screen underneath. With the Ultra 4, it should have done it, but it never did. I was able to, it saved the screen from destroying itself. I got extremely lucky, and I have a feeling that's part of the design of the Elegoo Ultra. So if you're looking, to get into resin printing, definitely check out the new Elegoo resin printers. I mean, it's not just mirror finish, and I printed it standing up this direction. That's, for me, that stuff's exciting. I love it. I love it. Let's see. I gotta bounce back and forth from windows. I need to get 2 more monitors up here. Al, you have a good one. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Al. Uh-oh. Oh, we got it again. Call it Lucky Wednesday. Little excursion train. Let's see. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Mine is not a mess per se, more than a little bit of clutter, but I can deal with clutter versus a mess. Okay, let's see here. Let me switch. Is that YouTube? Give me 1 second. Let's see if I got it right this morning. I did. I did. Jimmy is at it again. I don't know about you guys, but back in the day, my first N scale was when was that? 1990. Oh, it'd have to be 88, actually, 1988. And I had a Bachmann. I had an N scale little layout, little coffee table layout. And I'll tell you what, the trains were rough and it was hard to keep them running. And Bachmann back then, it was noted like just like Tyco's, the inexpensive, toy train. And I'll tell you what, Bachmann has come a long ways, a long ways. When you look at their garden railway, their large stuff, and then their N scale, and with the new technologies on DCC, they've made it pretty much, they've simplified it to the point where this is it. This is how you upgrade to DCC on the N-scale engine. It's literally pop out an old chip, put in the new. If you want the speaker, you got to put put your little sugar cube in and run your wires up and solder it. That's it. I've had a couple issues with some of the sound decoders for Kato, but they were a lot easier than some of the other engines where you have to solder each and every piece and desolder wires. It's taken all the guesswork out of it. So check out Jimmy's video on this. Does a really nice walkthrough, especially on the new engines. I've got to try one. I really want to try one of these. Beautiful, beautiful locomotive. Oh, the one behind me, yes, the Starsburg. Are they still there? Yes. Isn't that a beautiful engine? Let me switch here. Let's see. Isn't that just? Well, he's rolling coal, isn't he? Oh, I just love it. So much has changed in a short period of time, and it's so cool to see that they're maintaining that engine. I mean, that's a beautiful piece of history. That is a beautiful piece of history. Good timing. I want to flip to another video, but I think this is just as good too. Do I have a front? Let's see. How's that? Whoop, wrong one. There we go. he's pouring the coal on. Oh, how cool is that? I'm hoping since you're saying you're only 15 miles away from it, I am hoping you took advantage of that and literally went down and was able to see that. Apparently there's even a museum right there. Yeah, I would love to see that. This summer I gotta take the family up to Boone. Boone is, how far is it? Hour and a half from here? I mean, it's not really all that far. Well worth the trip. I've done a couple small train shows there. Had a lot of fun. Great people in the area. Great little town. I forgot the name of the bridge. It goes over the Des Moines River, I believe, and it's way up there. It's a really tall bridge, so I can't wait to get my kids across it. And there she goes. That would be a fun ride. Wonder how long that ride is. How many miles? Good morning, Dennis. How you doing this morning? You just landed in New Orleans? That's a fun place to be this time of year. Don't get yourself in trouble. I hope you have fun. I hope you have a good time. I can't wait to see what photos and what goodies you've done down there. A little humid. That was awesome. That was awesome to see. Let's see if I can do this again. I'll get right back into the end of Jimmy's video. Here he's talking about the Norfolk Southern, the Jeeps. And he has two of them. He has the Milwaukee too. Beautiful looking engine. His layout has just progressed to the point where, I mean, I'm loving it. And this is all done on T-track modules. It's not a solid, full-blown table. dedicated table. It's literally all modules, and Jimmy is just seriously making it work. I love watching his videos. He does so well. And his last videos pertain to the bridge, so that's not too long ago. It's fun watching his progression with his layout. All right, let me find next. Oh, that ain't too bad. 45 minutes. They could slow it down a little bit, right? Make a good hour run. And John agrees. Not to that statement, but that would be a fun ride. That it's been years since I've actually been on a train. When I was in Cali, I used to love to go to Knott's Berry Farm and ride that train. Or when I was at Disneyland, go ride Walt's train. I don't know if you guys knew it or not. Walt Disney, he loved trains. He had a couple steams. In early Disney, he had what is that one that GE made? Beautiful. The lines were really cool. He made a smaller version of that one. I'd love to know where that one's at. Let's see. Oh, Eddie's layout is officially operational. How cool is that? See, he has a big, nice dog bone or L shape layout too. A little bit bigger than mine. I'm jealous. It's all good. Oh. I've done that. It's been a little bit, but good to see you here. Oh, my eyes are getting blurry this morning. I need more coffee. Okay, next one is Big G's Railroad. Okay, he does a tour of Tom Dunbrook's layout in N scale, and this thing is massive. This is impressive. This is extremely impressive. Okay, that's cool. Did not know. I think it is the Aero train. I think it's a beautiful engine and the whole passenger car setup and how it just flows all together. The lines, I love the lines of that train. Jack in the shop. Oh, this layout is just massive. And you know what, I really enjoy, checking out layouts and stuff and getting inspiration and ideas. Instead of racking my brain or overthinking it, this bridge is just awesome. I mean, look at the work and the detail. And this train is really cool. If you like the old World War II military trains, I mean, that's just so cool. Again, all the links to these videos are down below. Tell them I sent you. Tell them I say hi. And if you're not subscribed to any of these guys, subscribe to them. Show them a little love. Share a little love. I saw that one last night. That could run in many directions there, Dennis. Yeah, that's the exact same one I was thinking about. I'm surprised it didn't last as long as it did. It should. I think it would have been a good train. Yeah, this his layout, and this is just one little part of it. I didn't catch on how long he's been actually at it, but it is just beautiful. Be kind of cool if we figure out a way on doing something like that on an N scale on a T track module, and not a straight piece. I mean, we've got the straight pieces figured out. We have the triple 6-inch drop. Soon, I'm gonna give a 1 foot drop a try. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to bring up is I will be adding a custom section to the website, and that's going to be where you can find your 17-inch deep or your oddball modules. The main modules on the main side are all standards, so they're not going to go deeper than 14 inches. But on the custom side, I'll be doing like doubles and triples that are actually 17-inch deep. This way, it can give you more working room, diorama room, or if you want to do a train yard. But look at that military train. Isn't that just well done? That, I mean, I'd love to see that in person. That is a beautiful layout. Beautiful layout. Um, yeah, it's not. I mean, you can always make the 17-inch deep modules work. The only thing is you're going to need two tables side by side, and by that time, go 17-inch corners and go deep. Go deep. So yeah, it's not a standard, but anymore today with the clubs, because the clubs are going into a lot of the guys have gone away from the standard. Pretty much they're keeping the standard corners at home. But then when you get to like your club layout, they're using 17s and 19-inch corners. And there you can go with the deeper module because you have all that extra room. Go up to an 18-inch deep with no problems. Yeah. So it all depends upon how you want to lay it out and what corners you use. I mean, you can use your standard corners and use a filler module, so you have a corner and then like a single, and then your corner. But here again, you'll need extra tables or extra space. So for a club layout, that's perfect. For me, like personally, for me at home, standards work perfect. It all works on a table, and it runs all my trains. I mean, I can run all my trains. Haven't had any issues in the curves. I mean, Jimmy ran the big boy on his. I thought he'd have some issues, but he didn't have any issues at all. And what do we have next in our lineup? Oh, this gentleman is from down under, JUUUUST Kato. And I was talking about trains. This is the video. Check this out. This is all DCC. None of it are DC. None of it is DCC. It's all DC. I mean, check out his wall. Look at this wall. It's just, and this is just one little part. He has got a train and scale collection that is just mind blowing. And I've been talking, and this train is still going by. Isn't that just? It's phenomenal. So when you look at the scale and the size of the train, if you did that in HO, it would what is that, twice as long? You would really need a large layout to run a train like that in HO. Fremo, when a bunch of guys get together and you have it really laid out, but oh, what? No picture. No picture. That's all good. It's all good, Dennis. Hey, that's kind of a cool way to start your day. Does anyone make them or put them front to back? Front to back? I'm not sure. Back to back. Matter of fact, I might put it into the custom. I've done some modules, like a double bridge module that's actually designed to fit in a standard, and it's all the way across. So there's nothing separating, the front module and the back module. It's literally one long module that's going from one side to the other. And this way you can carry your scene all the way through. The only thing is it makes it harder to run wires, your electrical lines. But yeah, again, check out JUUUUST Kato. Look at all this. Look at the power supplies. 4 main lines. And again, links down below. They changed their links up. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't show it. But yeah, I'm loving this. Look at his collection, just beautiful, all American engines. So yeah, tell Joe I sent you. Go check him out. Show him some love. And as you guys know, I am getting into Garden Railway. I have that giant 20-foot by, well, not giant, but a 20-foot by 30-foot clean slate. I tilled the ground. I got to level it one more time, and then I got to figure out how I'm going to lay it out. So I've been watching videos on Garden Railway. And this gentleman here I've been watching, he's into part 5. He's rebuilt his garden layout. He was having some slight issues on grade. And he walks you through what he does from beginning to end. And look at that Super Chief. That is a beautiful train. I mean, I've already watched the video once, and I still enjoy watching him again. I hope you guys don't mind. Yeah, he had a beautiful collection, didn't he? That was freaking awesome. That was, yeah. He's way above my pay grade. Oh yeah, actually glue does. That's another thing. Like super glue, it does crystallize after time, and if it gets too thick and crystallizes, it becomes weak. But if you get that really good bond, it's good for a long time. But I mean, I can't wait. This is just so cool. And then MGRs. Now this is the Garden Railway Trains video, and in this video they literally walk through multiple. It's like here we have the Garden Railway. Oh, what's it called? But we have a listing of all of our local railroads, and once a year, except for this year, took a 1 year's break from it. Hopefully, it shows back up next year. But you follow the list on this paper, and you go from layout to layout to layout, and you get to check it out. Excuse me. And talk about, there's some beautiful layouts out there. I mean, some of them I know I won't even be close to. I'm doing it for fun. Finances do kind of hold me back a little bit, but I've met a lot of wonderful people that have been helping me out with this. Thank you guys, by the way. And it's slowly coming together. So hopefully next year I'll make it. I think it's a Garden Railway Parade. And apparently here they have one. Let's go ahead and do a little run here. I mean, this is a little bit bigger than mine, or the area I have to work with, but a lot of wonderful ideas. And that's why I've been watching these. And that's what I love about these. When you guys show your videos, the inspiration and the ideas that you can give out is just Thank you for sharing. I love that bridge. So yeah, my next thing is trying to figure out the layout and where the track is going to go and how I want it. I actually want it working. I want to be able to run ops on it. This way a couple guys can come over and we can hang out, have some adult beverages, soda pops, and run some trains. Let's see, where's the one? All sizes, all different sizes in this. Some guys have some major empires. Yeah, here's a fun one. Nice little loop. Looks like dual loops. Yeah. What are the egg liners? A little logging train running past there. Yeah, hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. I need to, in the next couple of days when it dries up, it's been raining. I got to get my 4x4s for my fence post to go around the area. I'll be doing a grid wall with 4x4s and nice little lights on the 4x4 to surround the layout because I have 3 Alaskan Malamutes. And it's going to suck because that's their play area and I'm going to take that from them, but hopefully they stay out. I'm pretty sure they will. But to keep them out, I have to put up a gate. This is beautiful. Good morning, Paul. Good to see you, sir. Hope everything's going good in your world. I'm not sure what that was. Oh, I can't wait. So apparently Dennis has got some good videos and he's got some of G-Scale. If you guys haven't, I do believe I have some links down below to Dennis. If not, look him up. N-Scale Train Boy does a lot of great weathering videos. And he's been doing some videos on other layouts, beautiful layouts. Who knows, maybe one day I'll head east and get the opportunity to meet everybody up there. I'd love to go see Heath's layout and talk with Heath. That reminds me, I need to get a hold of that, man. I am working on some car card holders, and I need to get the measurements, and I want to get them the measurements to what Heath would like for his cards, because I know cards are different sizes and people like the boxes taller and shorter. I want to get one set one and call it good. Oh my God, I didn't catch that part. It's a 1/4 mile of track from end to end. That's a nice layout. Well, we'll be patiently waiting. Definitely be waiting on that one. Last but not least, this is running actual steam. Actual steam. So and you don't see much of it today, but I don't know if you guys remember. You could buy these little steam powered. How could I put it? like a little plant. They were made out of tin. You know, you could add your little alcohol burner below it, and then it'd spin the wheel, and you could run. You can buy another little kit that's got the little saws, and it was all belt ran. It was really cool. Like when I was a kid, that was one of the most popular things, and to carry it over to actual the G scale engines that are running steam is just it, it's realism to the max. Steam generators, yeah. And you know, one of the other places I've known a lot of live steam over in Europe. A lot of live steam over in Europe for the G scale. Now, is that Springfield, Missouri? As of yet, I don't know anybody as of yet in the club that I'm in Seegers, that has a live steam. I would love to check that out. I would love to check that out. That Oh, Springfield, Massachusetts. Okay. Amherst Railway Society train show every January. The only thing is I'm not a fan of driving in the winter, I'm not gonna lie, and it gets colder than cold. I'm getting old. When it gets cold, I hurt. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe that, with global warming and enough cow farts, maybe in a couple of years I'll be able to make it over there. Oh, no way. Okay, so Mr. Elliott is a member of Seegers. I can't wait to one day see it. It'd be nice. It'd be fun if you brought it in. It'd be a kick in the pants if you brought it in one weekend. I would love to see that. Oh, Ben does. You know what? I can see Ben. Um, Ben, how can I put this? Ben has a couple like climaxes, and he's into the logging and air. Um, he's into steam air, and right now he's not here at the club. He is down south, and he is helping with what is it, 7.5 inch scale and larger trains. He is literally a hands-on person. I could see him having steam. I could definitely see Ben having steam. As a matter of fact, Ben is the gentleman that helped me out on this. Ben got me he had an extra piece from a 3-truck Shay he was stripping down. And thank you so much, Ben. I mean, yeah, it's awesome. And yeah, over Sunday I was able to run the engine. I had a couple of quirks. I got a little pissy. I apologize, Mark, by the way. Um, when you work on something so hard and try to get something to work, and things happen, but we got it all figured out. I was a grumpy old man, a grumpy old fart this Sunday. Check out this little steamer. Yeah, Stan, if you ever let me know. I mean, I'll make a point not to miss a Sunday. This video is kind of tossed. I don't know if I have a link to this one or not. But when I saw it, I just had to share it. So yeah, I'm totally gauge confused. All right. There we go. Let's see if I missed anything. You know, in that kit, get on it. Like you don't have, you know, a handful of other things to take care of. Yeah, Mark is a busy man. Matter of fact, Mark picked up my, I had a craft pot. Great little printer, 3D printer. The only thing is it sat back, so it's one of those out of sight, out of minds. So I ended up not using it a lot. And Mark's got it. And apparently it's working well. I hope it is, at least, Mark. It was a great little printer when I had it. Just, it's nice having a clean spot. Now I got, well, it's not clean anymore, a place to put more stuff. Let's see. That video is done. Oh, here we go. Can I show this hatch? Let's see if I can share this hatch. That's YouTube video. Window capture. It worked. Actually, I might have to try it and use this. So this is the hatch in Fusion. Great little program. There's a lot of them out there, a lot of programs, CAD programs to use nowadays. Like there's like this Design Spark Mechanical. Mr. Gatton, he knows. I'm destroying that name. I'm still not awake. Like I said, I woke up really late this morning. Tinkercad's a great place to also start. That's where my son started, and we're slowly getting into Fusion together. I've been playing with Fusion now for a couple years, and I love it. And this is the hatch that I designed up in Fusion. Let's see. And I think it turned out phenomenal. But the cool thing is, you know, when you get your model done, instead of looking at a small piece and trying to figure out, you can literally blow it up. And especially if you're blind like me, it gives you the opportunity to look really close and get in. You know, the edges, they don't, when you're out, it's hard to tell, but I lightly rounded the edges so they weren't sharp. And when you look at the actual print, you can't tell that they're rounded, but it gives it a nice feel. So if you get a chance and you wanna get into it, I suggest first trying like Tinkercad. Get the basics in this way, because everything's done with shapes. I mean, this is an oval. It started out as a square. I pulled it out, rounded the corners, extruded it. Rivets for circles, extruded, and then put a fillet on them. It just takes a little bit of time. The learning curve on Fusion now with YouTube, it's not as bad as what it was just trying to figure it out on your own. That's why I say start with Tinkercad to get the basic concept in, and then move to whatever CAD program you'd like to. There we go. But yeah, it's been a good week. I'm so glad to get get this little guy done, designed. So Sunday I can take this back to the club. I will paint it black. But I love to compare it to the original, because I don't have one on hand. But I have a feeling it's going to be pretty close. Let's see if I can do my cam. Yeah, I'll show that one more time. Isn't that just? And I'm assuming it's See, I like I said, I didn't have the original to work from. The only thing I had was a picture of the top, and then I have the actual tender to where I could get my measurements from. And I was able to take a picture of this down and then use it as a canvas, and also a picture of, excuse me here. Sorry about that. I have a scratchy throat this morning. I have a picture that I got offline of the hatch, and that's where I was able to get an idea. Like I said, are they totally lined up like the original, the manufacturer? I'm not 100% sure. It's going to be close. And in this, I mean, come on, that looks freaking awesome. I'm proud of that one. It might be little, it might be a small piece, but hey. All right, let's see. We have hit our mark. Oh, and I think I missed a few. Yes, I love Fuse. It's and it's free to the hobbyist, so there's no excuse. You can download it, and fire it up and dink around with it for an hour. Get a little bit frustrated, close it down, take a break, go watch a couple of videos, and then go back. And then yeah, it's once you get the basics down, you can start just chugging along on making some really cool stuff. I haven't played with the mesh a lot yet, but I guess they call it I'm a mechanical designer, not really a sculptor. And you can sculpt in Fusion, which I think is cool. I haven't done it. Oh, thank you, Jerry. Yeah, the detail, and again, this is resin. It's not FDM. You could probably do it on FDM. You would lose some of the detail on it, but see, you can see the rivets on there and the handle. In person, it looks really good. The hinges. That was kind of a fun little deal to make. No, excuse me. But on that note, wonderful. Hey guys, thank you so much. Shameless plug, like, subscribe. Every little bit helps. Where am I at? 330 something. Hopefully the channel still grows. We're just finishing up episode 36. This Saturday, along with this, you can tell I love CAD. I have my laser, um, and I have my router. I have the printers, and all of that is nothing but CNC. So every Saturday, I love to hang out on Ryan's channel. Is Our Ballard Designs, and it's making it up as we go every Saturday night. Last weekend was our 100th show, 100 shows, and I missed a couple throughout the time, but things happen. It's a fun show. We talk about everything from 3D printers to CNC routers to lasers, miscellaneous stuff within that realm. Um, it's a fun hangout, especially if you want to learn or pick up ideas on any of this equipment. And we do the same. We point people in the right directions. Hopefully, meet some new YouTubers. But yeah, come check us out. There's a link down below. I have links to my friends. Check out the affiliate links. Every little bit helps. The resin printer that I use is down below in the link. You can go check it out and see what it's all about. Along with the FDM printers, the only one I don't have on there yet is my Elegoo, because I'm still printing with it and I'm still checking it out. So far, I am extremely impressed with that printer. I'm extremely impressed with that printer. And then the other one I don't talk much about. It's my son's printer, and that's the oh, brain fart, and it's right in front of me. It's the Flash Forge 5M. and it's been reskinned in the Vault Tech theme, which is a lot of fun. But yeah, go check them out. And again, the links are in the descriptions. On that note, everybody, stay well, be kind, be kind, stay on track, and have a good one. And we'll see you next week, hopefully this Saturday. But on that note, take care, guys.